conversation doesn't end just because the show does. This is Meet the Press post-game, brought to you by Boeing.
We're back with Meet the Press post-game after a short hiatus for the President's Asia trip. Robert Costa joins me here. So let's talk a little bit about what's going on Capitol Hill. How risky is it for Republicans to now put the health care debate into an already contentious tax reform debate?
It's complicated, and welcome back from Asia. Glad to have you back. I think when this bill now heads to the Senate, the Senate wants to include the repeal of the Obamacare insurance mandate. And this is going to be hotly debated because they're trying to make a base play with tax cuts. They're also trying to make a base play with health care. But they're already getting called out by Democrats as too pro-Wall Street, too pro-corporations. So they have to make a decision now in the coming weeks. Do they want to include this and take the political cost next year?
So what do you think? Does tax reform pass then as it stands right now, or do they have to take something out of it in order to get it to pass?
I think tax reform passes. Tax cuts pass. But I think there's a spine of this agreement, which is the corporate tax cut going from 35% to 20%. The deductions are going to be debated. The ACA mandate repeal is going to be debated. But that core corporate tax cut, that remains regardless of what happens in the negotiations.
And shifting gears now, because tax reform really has been on the back burner, let's talk about all of these sexual harassment allegations that have been going on. Let's talk specifically about what's going on in Alabama. The White House has really taken a step back from this, saying, well, if true, he should step aside, but let voters decide. At what point does that infect the Republican brand at large nationally?
This is a problem for the White House. It's a problem for both political parties. I mean, I've learned a lot as a reporter about the tragic culture in many ways on Capitol Hill and in many workplaces for women, professional women, what they've endured. It's been a healthy national conversation to have, but there are political questions that are going to come up for Republicans. Mitch McConnell, the majority leader, says, I believe the women when it comes to Roy Moore. But what about the more than a dozen women who've accused President Trump?
Right.
Republicans have an uneasy path ahead as they try to navigate all these different things, and Democrats, too, are facing challenges with Senator Franken's situation and also all the debate right now within the Democratic Party about former President Bill Clinton and his conduct.
Exactly. Lots to talk about. We'll stop it here. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
Have a good one.